Good morning, welcome to KX on the Go. I'm Tyler Flipson. A new collaboration is happening to protect children online. Leaders with the MHA Nation, MHA Division of Drug Enforcement, and the North Dakota BCI Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force signed a Memorandum of Understanding. The agreement is the first Memorandum of Understanding of its kind, and another step towards making sure children and families are protected. Members involved are hoping it strengthens cooperation to address drug-related crime, investigate internet-based exploitation, and share resources to keep communities safe. The partnership also recognizes that it's tough to address safety across jurisdictional boundaries, so this will ensure teams can tackle complex criminal activity. Overall, they're hoping this marks a milestone, opening the door for even more interagency relationships. Trial dates are set for Glenburn Mayor Eric Folstad, who is accused of domestic violence. He has pleaded not guilty. Beyond the case itself, it raises questions about how small towns navigate allegations against elected officials. Folstad faces a Class B misdemeanor domestic violence charge stemming from an alleged November 2nd incident. Court documents allege the altercation involved a dispute over cleaning in the house. Folstad is out on bond. A pretrial conference is set for April 23rd, with a jury trial scheduled for May 5th and 6th. Folstad remains listed as mayor on Glenburn's website. City Council President tells KX News no official action will be taken until after the trial and declined further comment. Folstad also declined to comment. Under North Dakota law, elected officials can be removed through recall elections or criminal convictions, meaning communities often wait for the legal process to play out. If you or someone you know is affected by domestic violence, the Domestic Violence Crisis Center in Minot is available 24/7. That number is on our website at kxnet.com. If you want to get outside and enjoy some beautiful North Dakota scenery and also learn a little bit about our state's history, mark your calendars for February 7th. The Fort Mandan State Historic Site in Washburn is hosting a winter hike. Nationally certified interpreters will guide those on the hike from the Fort Mandan Visitor Center, then along the trail beside the Missouri River. They will talk about Lewis and Clark's journey up the Missouri River, their interactions with the Mandans and Hidatsas, and their need to choose a fort site. People that participate in the hike will also have the chance to try on capotes, hunting frocks, and bison hides. Site Supervisor Ashley Leducer says, quote, "The event allows the public to see Fort Mandan from a different perspective. We give tours during the summer and fall, but the fort really showcases their winter quarters when there's some snow on the ground. We build fires, and our staff are dressed in period clothing." The hike will go from 2 to 3:30 in the afternoon on February 7th. Good morning, Andre.
And good morning to you too, Tyler. And we here in Williston, we are seeing those mainly clear to partly cloudy skies with a temperature of 35 degrees, and the winds are starting to increase a little bit out of the north and west at 16 miles per hour. But as we head over into our Rugby area, we are seeing a temperature of 29 degrees, and also the winds are out of the north-northwest and increasing to around 11 miles per hour. And this is just the beginning, folks, because we are expecting those high winds over the next couple of days. And we will be watching for the snow squall potential as well, and we're going to be turning from mild to chilly here over the next 24 hours. Now, looking at our current temperatures right now, our temperatures are mainly in the 20s and the 30s, so it's not looking too bad on our temperature front of things. And our wind chill report brought to you by Absolute Comfort Plumbing and Heating, we're seeing those values mainly in the teens and 20s and even 30 degrees there in Hazen. So I want you to remember this here, because this isn't going to last too much longer, folks. And we have our winds coming out of the north and west about 15 to 25 miles per hour on average, and this is just going to continue to increase. And with that being said, we do have the high wind warning in effect for our western and central tier counties, and also a wind advisory in effect for our eastern tier areas once we get into the later portions of this afternoon all the way into our Friday evening. And this is where we could see a wind gust as high as 70 miles per hour, especially here in our high wind warning highlighted areas. So this is going to be some serious stuff. And we can thank this area of low pressure and a cold front that is to our north that's going to be driving its way towards the south over the next couple of days. And that is really going to kick up those winds and also bring us some snow squall potential around here too. Now looking here at our wind gust trends over the next 24 hours here in Williston, we will see those wind gusts really increase as we get into the later portions of the morning and into our early afternoon hours, where we could see wind gusts as high as 40 to 50 miles per hour late this afternoon into the overnight hours, and kind of persisting like that even into our Friday morning. And here in also the Bismarck area, we're really going to see those wind gusts kicking into high gear later this morning into the mid-afternoon hours, and just persisting that way all the way into the overnight hours, into the evening hours. So it's just going to be quite a gusty time around here, folks. So just hold on tight, have those smaller objects indoors, have the larger ones tied down, and also charge those devices so you're able to stay tuned in to the KX Storm Team app. Now looking at our precision cast, we're going to be watching for that snow squall potential starting this evening around 6 o'clock and lasting into around 10 o'clock and into 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and that is going to continue to last even into 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday and potentially beyond that. And blowing snow is quite possible in this time period, so this could lead to some travel concerns. So we're going to be watching this very closely, everybody. And our high for today will be the warmest it's going to be for a while, with temperatures climbing up into the 30s and 40s. And once we get into tonight, temperatures will tumble down into the single digits and the teens. And as we head into our Friday look at, folks, temperatures will mainly be in the teens and single digits in our north and eastern counties, and even some 20s still straggling along there in our south and western areas. Now looking here in Williston, we're going to continue to see those cool temperatures lasting into our Saturday and Sunday and our Monday. With it being Martin Luther King Day, it's going to be quite a chilly day for our holiday, and that same thing goes here in the Dickinson area too. Now looking here in the Magic City, we're going to be seeing the 40s today, teens tomorrow, then teens on Saturday, and we're going to continue to fluctuate between the teens and 20s thereafter, with those mainly sunny to partly cloudy skies. And that same thing goes here in the Bismarck area too. So it looks like today, Tyler, and tomorrow is looking quite wild, so be on guard.
All right, I'm ready for it. Thank you, Andre.